My name is Joe Davis, and I'm the fourth generation owner of Eldridge. I'm the president and CEO of the company. I've been in this business now for close to 40 years. I enjoy it tremendously and enjoy the people I work with in the company. We are a basic manufacturer's agent company. However, we also build some of the products we sell. Pipeline station, buildings, ventilation, offshore drilling rig ventilation, custom applications like wind tunnels, various other unique and very fluid flow sensitive applications. We have a team of 11 employees, and we do business primarily in Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. But we also do projects around the world, primarily with ventilation and noise control. So we had HubSpot prior to SalesNexus, and HubSpot was, in the beginning, we were using it for a blog tool. And it was a fairly decent blog tool, but we tried to expand it to do some CRM things for us, and it just was not robust enough. We were struggling to, have a good contact database that worked. And then we got into a little bit of a difficulty with just how they were managing email and how they were dealing with contacts, and it kind of got us into a more, it basically blindsided us with a higher billing than we expected. We were trying to put in basic information about opportunities. In other words, if we had a contact that had opportunities, we were trying to put them in there, but it just was not seamless enough. We were struggling getting our people to go back and put the opportunity information in, just because it was difficult. They wouldn't do it. That was what got us to start looking elsewhere. We found out about SalesNexus through a marketing company here in town, a small marketing company that we were looking at to do some marketing work for us. They asked us who our CRM manager was, and we told them we were working with HubSpot and that we were having some difficulties. And they said, well, there's another company that's here in Houston, and we'd be happy to introduce you to them. Brought you over, and we sat down in this conference room and talked face to face. We didn't have to talk over email or anything like that. So it was a really good opportunity to figure out what we could do. But I think the real thing that got us interested in you guys was your willingness to work with us to do some really thoughtful business integration. At the time, we were using two different platforms. One was for our quote system to record and monitor quote status, and the other was our CRM. And we thought, well, if we can make the quote system part of the CRM, we can pretty much get our salespeople to, for sure, put the contact in the system and also the opportunity nodes. And so that was where we got started, and it's worked fabulously. Having those two pieces of software integrated has just been the key to success on this. The process was seamless. The cost was reasonable. It got done in very fast. I think you all completed it in less than 60 days, which to me was pretty phenomenal for a custom software piece. There is no doubt that using SalesNexus helps us close more projects. One of the things that we do is we look at business-to-business relationships, and we look at competitive situations. And we want to analyze those situations on two levels. One is we want to see kind of what lessons we're learning as we go forward. In other words, if our hit ratio is down around 20%, we want to try to get it above a reasonable number. I think most people in an industry think that 30 or 33% is normal. We want to try to be above that number. We want to be better than normal. The other thing we do with it is like I said, we use lessons learned. And the lessons learned piece is more, okay, we're not giving the customer what they need, and therefore we're not being successful. We're not handling the projects correctly, and therefore we're not making as much money as we would like. And all of those notes go into the CRM and are basically what help us make our decisions with the analytics that we look at. SalesNexus is very accessible. When we have a problem, we take out a problem ticket with one of our contacts at SalesNexus, and within just a matter of days on a simple project, we'll have a solution. They're faithful to keep us up to date on the status of the ticket and when they're going to get back to us. So they do a really good job with customer service and problem resolution. So we've been with SalesNexus about 2.5 years.